What's good, everybody? You know what I'm saying? We back with the newest, freshest, soon to be that is, podcast of them all. And we're going by all I'm saying. We got me, Juice. We got my dog, Key.
Yo.
And we got my boy, T3. We just here to bring y'all the real. So let's get right into it.
Go hard or go home, been grinding so much that I can't even answer the phone. I been here quiet too long, gotta go get it. So watch how a nigga put on. All my dogs, yeah we with it, yeah we eating crazy. What we do just for them bones.
What you got for us, T3?
So off the rip, man, we're just gonna react to the Super Bowl, and I'm just throw it out there. Whichever we want to go first, man, make it happen.
I go
I
first.
always go first, so I'm gonna let somebody else, get the honors.
Man, if we would have did a podcast about the Super Bowl before, I definitely would have probably predicted what happened because I was telling Trey that no left tackle Eric Fisher, man, he would never won in that draft for a reason. He was gonna be JPP was gonna be a problem all night, but it actually happened to be Shaq. But yeah, man, the Chiefs just got outplayed, outcoached, out everything, out positioned in every position you could think of. The coaches out coached, the players outplayed, the assistant they out assistant, water people, man. Them boys was the Tampa can't play, man. That's a tough 31-9. You don't even let the Chiefs put a touchdown up, and you covering Tyreek over the top. So it was some good film watching that week. Them 2 weeks, they for sure took the advantage of the 2 weeks. They knew Tyreek every move and Travis Kelce every move. So hey, hats off to Tampa Bay. That's how you prepare. And defense win championships, man. I seen this thing that said Patrick Mahomes ran for like 500 yards, like just like around, like like just diagonal and stuff. He ran like around like 500 yards total if he was running like up and down. That's how much he was running for his life last night. Dude was running for his life. So yeah, that's my reaction, man. Hey, when you missing people on your line, and it's gonna happen in defense win championships.
Yo.
I'm gonna come out and say it, man. I don't think nothing could have helped the Chiefs win that game. That was perfect game planning by Todd Bowles on the defensive side. Like, that was beautiful. Literally, like, one of the plays, Tyreek and Travis lined up on the left side of the field together. What they did, they had a corner and a safety on Tyreek. They had a linebacker and another corner on Kelce. Kelce runs short, corner stay with him. The linebacker's in his zone, but he's shifting over to him whenever he needs to. Over top, you got a corner on Tyreek. You got the safety over top. And then they got the other safety on the far side of the field, still watching him. They're not even worrying about nobody else. Still watching him to make sure he don't get beat across the middle, just cross the field deep. Like they took them two out of the game, and once they did that, it was a wrap. Yeah. Who was it? Levante David. Kelce be killing people on them routes, man. Everybody else, they backpedaled, and Levante David was head up with him. He runs straight into him, he'll chuck him. And make Kelce make a move. Like, that defense was beautiful. We all knew that Brady was going to torch the Chiefs defense, and the defense isn't good. So I expected that. I ain't gonna lie, I expected the Chiefs to come out there and put some points up, but not even get a tutty. Like, that was
it's crazy.
On top of their O-line not being the greatest. Like, it's not the worst, but it's not the greatest. And then you're missing people on your O-line. That's that pressure, man. But hey, now he know how Deshaun feel, man. What I was talking
about know how that man feel. That still wasn't enough.
What I was talking about last night was peep this, man. So Patty, he ain't used to that. He ain't used to running like that. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And it wasn't just all on him. He made some incredible passes, and they just couldn't. Like, some crazy passes, and they just couldn't capitalize. But, this might be a little biased because I'm a Texas fan, But, hey, Deshaun made it happen with a terrible O-line. No top 10 receivers, targets, I should say.
Yeah, okay.
Patty had Tyreek and Kelsey. And they were locked
Yeah,
up.
and
And
playing in
he
the
couldn't
Super
do
Bowl.
nothing
Yeah.
in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. Like, it don't matter though. What they did, they didn't even get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Greatest offense, you couldn't get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Not one. Come on, man. I ain't coming out here saying Deshaun better than Patty. I mean, it's close, but I see Patty a better thrower, so we'll get that to him. He makes some crazy passes, but I'm just saying, Deshaun been dealing with that his whole life, career. Welcome to the world, Patty.
It ain't always pretty and nice, and you get to rock
It
your
ain't
mohawk,
always pretty.
rock your mohawk, and yell up and down the field. Ah! Ain't none of that.
Yeah, man. It's crazy though. Like I really can't you can't really put that game on him though. Like after saying all that, I still can't put the game on Patty. It's not his fault. He terrible line. He was back there doing everything he could, and people just dropping. Tyreek dropped a touchdown. Who was that? Sammy Watkins, I think, dropped it would have been like the 2 or the 3. Both those balls hit both of them right in the face mask, like right through y'all hands. One person who was catching anything was Kelsey. But that being said, I will say one more thing. Patty made some crazy passes, some good ones, but he also made a lot of bad ones. A lot of his passes he was throwing was stupid low. Like on a screen, nobody even by McCole. He threw it at his feet. But I know you ain't supposed to throw that ball high. You're supposed to throw it kind of, a little bit low. But even crossing routes, throwing low, everything was low. Like that's what made me bring up the whole Deshaun thing. I'm like, he better running for his life, and he's still making passes on target. Like Patty, you was a little off. Like everything about the Chiefs was a little off, and everything about the Bucks was spot on. Like them boys weren't playing. Devin White was pursuing. Devontae David had Kelsey number. Every DB had Tyreek number. DeMarcus Robinson didn't step up. Sammy ain't step up. I don't think DeMarcus Robinson did he even play? I don't remember. He did.
Yeah, he got a catch. He got a catch.
Yeah, he also dropped something. Pringle, he ain't do nothing. And then the defensive side, Chris Jones was getting mad, not doing nothing. So I mean,
did your boy get a 1 reception rush attempt?
No, they didn't even. So they brought my dog McCole on the reverse, but they faked it. So I didn't even they didn't even come out there. They started off too bad to where they couldn't even run they normal offensive, all the explosive, all the backfield movement. They couldn't even get that going because they down 2 possessions already. So they all right, we just got to air it out, get some yards. I feel like they would have stuck to their game plan and just kept doing what they do. They probably would have got one. At least they still won that one because I don't think there was anything that could help them beat that. Like you said, the Bucks, they used them 2 weeks on that film room, real heavy. Them boys. Hey, Ty Bowles, shout out you, man. Shout out you.
They must have had a Tyreek Hill clone at practice because they
had Scotty Miller back there.
They had
Scotty Miller.
They had Scotty Miller playing as Tyreek all last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's on scout team.
My thing I took from it, man, is for one, I seen on Twitter and stuff, they're trying to take Eric Blenemy, they're trying to beat him down like it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? He's still a good coach, man, but he just got out-coached that game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting out-coached. But the biggest thing is Tom Brady is the godfather in the NFL, bro. He is that top dog. For one, because after he lost to the Titans in that playoff game, New England said, you got to go. So New England kicked to the side. First thing he did was hit up Gronk. Gronk said he already working on the trade. Bam, so they meet in Tampa. Next thing you know, they bring in this one dude named Leonard Fournette. Jag I don't understand owners, bro. Like, I don't understand why you just, I was talking to my boss about it, but he was talking to me about it, but you just kick talent to the side. Like, come on, man. Boy, he was the reason. Crazy. I mean, the defense was too, but he was the reason they was in that AFC Championship game against them. So Brady remember that. And then, bam, AB. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of them scored. Gronk, AB, and Leonard. So Brady bought Brady bought them win this game.
Brady
Thank you,
bunch.
Tampa. Yeah, the Brady bunch.
The Brady
He
bunch.
caught up the Autobots real quick and said, "Let's go win us a Super Bowl," and that's what they did. Because Mike Evans, I ain't gonna knock Mike Evans or Chris Godwin or Scotty. They ain't do too much. You know what I'm saying? It was the Brady bunch pulled up and they did their thing. But the defense really showed up for real though. My boy, Devin White, man, Baird, JPP, man. That defense is, Todd, man. He need him a job real quick.
He wasn't a bad head coach for the Jets.
Yeah, he was just. It's the Jets.
Yeah,
it's a shit organization, bro.
Yeah, he needs some help, man. But the Bucks, they can't play, man. Just me and Ken was talking about back. The Chiefs needed to be humble anyway, so they got humble for real. So they.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got humbled. They humbled for sure. They humbled. Chiefs fans humbled, man. I ain't even hear nothing from Chiefs fan today. Living out here, I ain't heard a word. It was quiet. Whole city quiet.
Nah, Chiefs fan didn't say a word. Man. I ain't even know Chiefs fan, but
it's crazy, bro. Like I expected them. I honestly I didn't think they was gonna win just because like we said before it started. T3, the Chiefs offense is great. The Bucks offense is great too. Like it's right under the Chiefs. The Bucks defense is good. The Chiefs defense is not. So that's why I think the Bucks is gonna win.
Yeah.
That defense and the way Todd Bowles came out there, bro, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Like he had their number. Everything they was trying to do was clamped. Like nothing. You're not getting nothing on me.
It's good, yo.
It's great coaching, but. What you said? You said Chris Godwin didn't do nothing. I don't remember what. All right, so Chris Godwin, he ain't do too much, like from a receiver standpoint, but from a player standpoint, he did. Like any run play they do, you see him blocking, you see him putting in, like coming in motion, coming right on the tackle or the tight end and blocking the inside. That's why I like Chris Godwin so much. You utilize, like he gonna block basically. Like he gonna go out there and block somebody. So I mean, he made a couple good blocks, but. Like you said, Leonard Fournette was doing his thing. He was running people over, boy. Like, and I tell you, I can't think of nothing that could have helped the Chiefs win that game, bro. Like even if they would have, I can't think of nothing, bro. Like that's gonna help them win that game.
I mean, I know that running back they had things named Derrick Williams dropped the touchdown pass and Patty do that parallel stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan is.
I don't know why he was.
Tyreek did too, matter of fact.
Yeah, Tyreek did.
That boy was dropping anything.
I don't know why he was in the game. I don't know why he wasn't playing Clyde for real like that.
Yeah, it's something inside we don't know. Clyde
got to be like, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like because I looked at the report to see if he was gonna play, and he was playing. He was healthy. Like they say, he practiced and everything. So I'm like, cool. And they get on the field. I don't even see him out there yet. I'm like, bro, what y'all doing?
It's something inside them.
What y'all think about when AB was lined up against Honey Badger though? He killed him on that route. Okay.
Oh yeah. He hit him.
Hey, Tom Brady hit him with some. Tom Brady got a Honey Badger head. That boy was nowhere to be found all day. It was a one grunt touchdown. He was standing in the middle of on the end zone.
Yeah.
He was even guarding nobody. We were just standing there.
It was another play, it wasn't a touchdown, but it was like a 15-yard pickup. And he was just standing there because it's that play action. They were scared of Leonard. They know they're not good against the run. And Leonard was having a day. They hit the play action. They seen it was a play action, and then the play before that, they did the same thing, or a couple plays before they did the same thing. They did a play action, and then as soon as the linebacker turned around, they dropped back in coverage. Leonard went out for a route, threw it to him wide open. I think Tyron picked up on that. So a couple plays later, they did the same thing. He seen it was a play action, but then he kept his eyes on Leonard, route right up the field, right at the middle.
I know they was kind of hesitant to get physical because all them. I mean, Tampa was getting some flags, man, and some questionable flags too, though. So Chiefs was hesitant to get physical with them.
I don't know. Like I feel like
the flags,
Mike Evans one, the first Mike Evans one, that was a flag though. It's a gay call, but I mean it's a flag. Like he tripped. The DB tripped, and then he fell on Mike Evans' foot, which tripped him up. So it's a flag. Like stupid, but it's a flag. But that other one though, I don't know about that one. That one in the end zone. I don't know about that one.
Yes.
I just no flags or not, them boys got beat.
But yeah, they
Yeah,
still
like,
take it.
It's
like,
nothing that could help them win.
People today was talking about the rest help. Like, yeah, it was some questionable calls, but the way y'all got beat still don't make no sense. Y'all ain't even come out the second half and make no adjustments. So
if they take 2 touchdowns away from the Bucks, who won? The Bucks. So it don't matter. Like
still won, yeah.
Like
and that defense stepped up.
It don't matter. There's nothing that they could do to win at all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, what else happened from that game? Man, what else happened? I ain't watched the halftime.
Yeah,
so
I see the
I
Gatorade was
ain't
blue.
watched the halftime show either.
I know y'all bet on
Did you see
Gatorade blue. Yeah.
I ain't see it.
They showed it on their little Instagram page they do for the bets. It was blue.
I was gonna bet on it.
Blue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What the heck?
Man, I want to bet, but I was like, for sure it's gonna be orange. Like, it's gonna be orange.
Yeah, I thought it'd be orange, but actually, I didn't think it was gonna be nothing in there because in the Senior Bowl it wasn't nothing. It was like those little orange, like just a bunch of like foam, little cube.
Nah, they had at the Senior Bowl, they had Reese's cups.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was like some foam thing. It was Reese's orange Reese's cups. Yeah.
But look, back to the game, man. What y'all think about man, Chiefs go back next year? Or are they
what did he say?
Chiefs go back next year?
Oh, go back.
I don't know. It's too early to say, man. I think after y'all be on the lookout for our next video. After that one, I'll probably have a better answer. But I don't know. It depends on what happened. Yeah. Depending on what happened. Depending on, what moves is made and I mean the Chiefs still the Chiefs. They still a top notch team. Everybody, like those weaknesses that they had, everybody knew about them already. Like we knew they defense is not the best. We knew they O-line is not terrible, but it's also not great.
Yeah,
they was just great defense on the Bucks to have. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go there again, but I don't know. A 3-peat 3 times in a row to the Super Bowl. 3-peat appearance. I don't know if they're gonna get that one.
Hey man, they got that humble needing they needed, so they might be real hungry next year, which I like. They might be real hungry now. They ain't no Super Bowl champs making Instagram videos and YouTube all summer. That's the grind.
Pulling up all Dior down, Dior button up, Dior shirt, Dior ones.
Yeah,
ain't doing that.
I guess they can do that when they win the Super Bowl. I don't know how I feel doing this.
Ain't no parade going down in KC this year. They got to get back to the grind.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole and them boys, them other boys need to find out how to get involved. Because next year, that's going to be Tyreek all next year.
Yeah, he gonna get some help. Nah, it's gonna be
it's gonna be McCole too. He gonna have a. You see how they eased him in this season. Like it's only his second year. I mean, they got him more plays, more touches and stuff than they did the rookie. Now it's third year. Like you said, they're gonna be hungry. They got what, like 2-3 receivers as free agents?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't even worrying about them. They like, hey, McCole, you up next. Like,
McCole gonna have to run some routes. I mean, the non-route gonna be taken off shortly after they see this Tampa film.
Yep. I don't know. Like I said, if they would have stuck to their game plan of all that backfield motion they do, all the receiver runs, the receiver screens out of the backfield, I don't know. They still would have lost, but I mean,
yeah, they would have been out of there.
But I got anything else for the Super Bowl?
No,
man,
that's done.
Shout out Todd Bowles.
Broken thing.
But yeah, so like we always say, like, subscribe, and all I'm saying, man, just keep watching out. Appreciate people that do watch. So, and new people join up. Let's leave some comments so we can know what we need to work on, what y'all want to hear. Let's talk about stuff like that too. But for now, all I'm saying, like and subscribe. We out.